Tonight, your stress ends here, in this exact moment where you chose to stop and breathe. Not because everything in your life suddenly became perfect or resolved, but because you are no longer going to carry everything alone inside your mind and your body. This moment is not just another attempt to relax, it is a turning point within you. And from here, something begins to shift deeply and quietly. Your body feels heavy, as if the entire day is still resting on your shoulders. Every responsibility, every pressure, every expectation you tried to meet. Even now, lying down, your muscles remember what your mind went through. Stress doesn't disappear when the day ends. It lingers in silence. But tonight, it will not stay with you. Your mind keeps moving, even when everything around you is still. Thoughts repeating, scenarios playing, worries growing without permission. You try to slow them down, but they come back stronger each time. It feels like you can't escape your own thinking, like there is no pause. But right now, you are stepping into that pause. This is the moment where you stop running inside your own head. Not by force, not by control, but by letting go. You don't need to fight every thought that appears. You don't need to silence your mind with effort or exhaustion. You only need to stop holding on to everything. God is here with you, even in this restless moment. Not waiting for you to calm down first, not waiting for perfection. He meets you exactly as you are, tired, overwhelmed, and searching for peace. There is nothing you need to fix before coming into his presence, because his presence is what begins to fix what you feel. All the stress you carried today, every moment that felt too much, every situation that drained your energy and tested your patience, all the things you kept inside without saying a word to anyone. None of that was invisible to God. None of it went unnoticed. And none of it is yours to carry into this night. You were not created to live in constant tension and pressure. You are not meant to fall asleep with your mind racing endlessly. You are not designed to hold the weight of everything all the time. Peace is not something distant or unreachable for you. Peace is something God wants you to experience, starting now. So slowly begin to release the day behind you. Not by trying to forget it, but by deciding not to hold it anymore. You don't need to replay every moment to understand it better. You don't need to solve every situation before you rest. You are allowed to leave things unfinished and still have peace. Let your breathing become deeper, slower, more gentle. Feel your body starting to soften, starting to let go. There is no urgency in this moment, nothing demanding your attention. You are not behind, you are not late, you are exactly where you need to be. And right now, you are safe. Every anxious thought that comes does not define you. Every worry that appears is not your reality. Your mind can create noise, but that noise is not truth. You don't have to believe everything that passes through your thoughts. You can let it come and let it go. Tonight, you are choosing something different. Instead of holding on tighter, you are loosening your grip. Instead of trying to control everything, you are releasing control. Instead of feeding your stress, you are stepping away from it. And that simple choice begins to change everything. God is not asking you to carry your stress with strength. He is asking you to give it to him, completely and without fear. You don't need to organize your thoughts before surrendering them. You don't need perfect words to explain what you feel. He understands you, even in silence. Imagine placing every worry into His hands right now. The things you can't solve, the things you can't control, the things you fear. One by one, you let them go, without trying to take them back. This is not losing control. This is finding peace. Because what you release, God holds. Your mind may try to pull you back into stress again. It may remind you of responsibilities, of problems, of uncertainties. But gently, bring your attention back to this moment. Back to your breath, back to stillness, back to God. You don't need to follow every thought. Nothing that is waiting for tomorrow needs your energy tonight. Nothing that is unresolved needs your anxiety right now. Rest is not a reward. It is something you are allowed to receive. Even if things are incomplete, even if life feels uncertain, you are still allowed to rest. Let your body sink deeper into this moment of calm. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw relax. Let your breath flow freely. There is nothing to prove, nothing to achieve, nothing to fix right now. This is your time to be held, not to hold everything. And God is holding you. The stress that followed you all day stops here. It does not enter the space of peace you are creating.
It does not control your thoughts anymore. It does not define your night or your rest, because you're no longer giving it power. This moment is not just about relaxing your body. It is about freeing your mind and calming your heart. It is about trusting that you don't need to carry everything alone. It is about allowing God to take what was never yours to hold, and that changes everything inside you. You don't need answers to feel peace tonight. You don't need certainty to feel safe. You don't need control to be calm. All you need is trust, and this moment right here, and that is enough. Stay here just a little longer. Let this calm go deeper. Let this silence expand inside you. You are not being rushed. You are not being pulled away. This moment belongs to you and to God, and it is restoring you. Tonight, there is no more stress controlling you. There is no more pressure taking over your mind. There is no more weight you need to carry alone. There is only peace slowly filling every part of you, and God right here with you. Stay here. Don't rush this moment. There is something happening inside you right now that you don't need to fully understand. A quiet shift, a gentle release, a softening of everything that felt so tight before. You are not forcing peace, you are allowing it, and that changes everything about this night. All the stress you carried today did not come from nowhere. It came from trying to be strong, trying to handle everything, trying not to fall apart. You gave more than you had. You held more than you should. And even when you felt overwhelmed, you kept going. But now, you don't have to keep holding it. God never asked you to carry everything alone. He never expected you to solve every problem by yourself. He never designed your heart to live under constant pressure. That weight you feel was never meant to stay with you, and tonight, you are finally releasing it. You don't need to prove anything in this moment, not to yourself, not to others, not even to God. You don't need to show strength. You don't need to hide your weakness. You can simply be here, exactly as you are, and that is enough. Every breath you take right now is helping you let go. Every second you stay here is loosening the grip of stress on your mind. You don't need to rush this process. Peace doesn't come through urgency. It comes through surrender, and you are already stepping into it. Let yourself feel this fully and deeply. The quiet, the stillness, the presence surrounding you. This is not emptiness. This is peace filling the space where stress used to be. And the more you allow it, the more it grows inside you. You don't have to force anything. God is not distant from your reality. He knows exactly what is weighing on your mind right now. The things you didn't say, the things you're afraid of, the things you can't control. He sees all of it, and He is not overwhelmed by it. He is bigger than everything you are carrying. So slowly, give it to Him. Not just the easy things, but the hard ones too. The fears you don't talk about, the thoughts you try to ignore, the pressure you feel to have everything together. Let all of it go into His hands. You don't need to carry tomorrow tonight. You don't need to solve problems that haven't even happened yet. You don't need to replay the past to feel peace. This moment is enough. Right here, right now, you can rest. And if this moment is helping you, if you feel even a small sense of calm starting to grow inside you, if something in your heart is finally beginning to slow down, take a second to subscribe to this channel so you don't have to face nights like this alone again. There is always a place here for you to return to peace. You are not alone in what you feel. There are so many nights like this where the mind feels heavy and the heart feels tired. But you don't have to go through them without support. You don't have to fight your thoughts in silence. You are allowed to be guided into peace. Let this truth settle gently inside you. You are supported, even when you feel weak. You are seen, even when no one else notices. You are cared for, even when everything feels overwhelming. God is with you, right now. Every time your mind tries to go back to stress, bring it back here, softly, without frustration. You don't need to fight your thoughts. Just redirect them back to stillness, back to calm, back to God. That is where your peace is. This is what surrender looks like. Not giving up, but letting go of what you cannot control. Not losing, but trusting something greater than yourself. Not escaping, but resting in something real. And that is where true peace begins. You don't need to have everything figured out to feel calm. You don't need answers to be at peace tonight. You don't need certainty to relax your mind. All you need is trust, and this moment, and that is enough. Let your body feel lighter now. Let your breathing stay slow and steady. Let your mind stop searching for problems. Nothing needs your attention right now. This is your moment to rest. The stress that once felt so strong is already losing its power over you, not because it disappeared instantly, but because you are no longer feeding it. And that changes everything. God is holding what you released, every worry, every fear, every burden. You don't need to take it back. You don't need to check on it. You can trust that it is taken care of. Stay in this feeling just a little longer. Let it become familiar. Let it settle inside you. Peace is not something distant anymore. It is here, growing quietly within you, and it will stay with you. Tonight, you are not controlled by stress. Tonight, you are not overwhelmed by your thoughts. Tonight, you are learning to let go, and that is where your freedom begins. Stay here. Let everything slow down even more. There is no need to rush back into your thoughts, no need to return to stress. This moment is becoming deeper, quieter, more real inside you. What you are feeling right now is not temporary. It is something you can hold on to, and the more you stay, the more it grows. Your mind may still try to speak softly in the background, bringing up reminders, concerns, unfinished things. But notice how different it feels now. Those thoughts are no longer controlling you the same way. They are losing their power, little by little. You are no longer reacting to everything that appears. You are no longer pulled by every feeling or every fear. There is a space now between you and your thoughts, a space where you can breathe, where you can choose, where you can rest. And that space is where peace lives. God is present in this stillness, not in noise, not in chaos, but in this quiet place within you. You don't need to search for Him outside. You don't need to look for signs or answers right now. He is already here, gently surrounding you. Let yourself sink deeper into that presence. Let go of the need to understand everything. Let go of the need to feel in control. You are not losing anything by surrendering. You are gaining peace. Every layer of stress you release creates more room for calm to enter you. Every worry you let go of gives space for your heart to breathe again. And you can feel that happening right now. There is no pressure in this moment, no expectations, no deadlines, no demands. Nothing is asking anything from you. You are simply here, existing, breathing, resting, and that is enough. Your body is beginning to understand this peace. The tension that was once there is slowly fading. Your muscles soften. Your breathing deepens. Your heartbeat slows. This is not something you are forcing. This is something your body remembers how to do. You were made for this kind of peace, not for constant pressure, not for endless stress. This calm, this stillness, this quiet safety, it is part of who you are meant to experience, and you are returning to it now. God is holding everything you released. You don't need to check on it. You don't need to worry if it will come back. What you gave to Him stays with Him, and you are free from it in this moment. Even if your mind tries to revisit those things, you can gently let them pass. You don't need to engage. You don't need to follow. Just notice them and return to this calm. Return to this presence. This is what it feels like to trust, not knowing everything, but still feeling at peace, not having control, but still feeling safe, not having answers, but still feeling calm. This is real surrender. You are not losing anything by letting go. You are not becoming weaker by releasing control. You are becoming lighter, freer, more at peace, and that is something your soul has been needing for longer than you realize. Stay here, just breathing, just being. There is nothing else you need to do. No effort required, no action needed. Peace is not something you achieve, it is something you allow. God's presence is not overwhelming. It is gentle, calm, steady. It doesn't force you. It doesn't rush you. It simply surrounds you, quietly and completely. And you can rest in that. feel how your thoughts are slowing down now. They are no longer racing the way they were before. They are no longer loud, no longer urgent. Your mind is beginning to rest, just like your body, and that is exactly what you need. Nothing from today needs to stay with you. Nothing from earlier needs to follow you into your rest. You are allowed to leave everything behind, not because it doesn't matter, but because it doesn't belong here. This moment is yours. This peace is yours. This calm, this stillness, this presence, it is not something distant or temporary. It is something real, and it is here. You don't need to be afraid of your thoughts anymore. You don't need to feel trapped inside your own mind. You are not stuck. You are not overwhelmed. You are learning how to let go, and that changes everything. Stay here a little longer. Let this feeling settle deeper into your heart. Let it become familiar, natural, safe, because this is where you belong, in peace, in rest, in God. Stay here, just a little deeper now. You've come this far, and something inside you is already different. The weight you felt before is not the same anymore. It may not be completely gone, but it no longer controls you. And that shift matters more than you think. There is a quiet strength growing inside you right now. Not loud, not forced, but steady and real. It doesn't come from pushing harder or thinking more. It comes from letting go, from trusting, from resting, and you are allowing that strength to rise. For so long, you've been holding everything inside, trying to stay strong, trying to keep everything together. Even when it felt like too much, you kept going. Even when your heart was tired, you didn't stop. And that says more about you than you realize. But tonight, you don't need to carry that version of yourself. You don't need to be the one who handles everything alone. You don't need to stay in survival mode. You are allowed to soften, to rest, to be cared for. And that is not weakness. That is healing. God sees the version of you that no one else sees, the one behind the smiles, behind the silence, behind the strength. He sees the moments where you almost broke, but didn't. He sees the nights where your mind wouldn't stop, and He has been with you through it all.
You were never alone, not even in your hardest moments. Even when it felt like no one understood, He did. Even when you didn't have the words, He knew. Even when everything felt overwhelming, He stayed. And He is still here, right now. Let that truth settle inside your heart. You are not unseen. You are not forgotten. You are not too much, and you are not too broken. Everything you feel, everything you carry, it matters, and it is being held. You don't have to hide your feelings in this moment. You don't have to pretend everything is okay. You can be real, completely and honestly, because God is not scared of your emotions. He meets you in them. If there is something still heavy in your heart, something that hasn't fully been released yet, you can let it go now, slowly and gently. There's no rush, no pressure, no expectation. Just release it.
and breathe. And if this moment is touching you in any way, if you feel even a small sense of peace growing inside, if something in your heart is finally starting to calm down, write peace in the comments as a quiet way to release what you've been holding. Let this be your moment of letting go. You are not the only one who feels this way. There are so many hearts carrying similar weight, so many minds searching for this exact kind of peace. And in this moment, you are connected to something bigger, a space where healing is happening together. Let your breathing stay slow, steady, calm. Feel your body continuing to relax, deeper and deeper. Nothing is pulling you away from this moment. Nothing is demanding your attention. You are fully here and fully safe. This is what your soul has been asking for. Not more answers, not more control, not more effort, but rest, peace, stillness, presence. And you are finally allowing yourself to receive it without resistance. You don't need to go back to stress after this. You don't need to pick everything up again immediately. You can carry this peace with you beyond this moment. You can return to it whenever you need. It is not temporary. God's peace is not fragile. It is not something that disappears easily. It is steady, strong, constant. Even when your life feels uncertain, His peace remains. Let your thoughts become quieter now. Let your heart feel lighter now. Let your body rest deeper now. There is nothing left for you to hold on to. You have already released so much. This moment is becoming more than just a pause. It is becoming a reset, a renewal, a shift inside you. Not loud, not dramatic, but real. And that kind of change lasts because it comes from within. You don't need to rush out of this feeling. Stay here a little longer, just being, just breathing. Let this peace settle deeper into who you are. Let it become something familiar, something safe, because it belongs to you. Tonight, you are not the same as before. Something inside you has softened, has opened, has released. You are no longer carrying everything the same way. And that is where your healing begins, right here, in this moment. Stay here, gently, without effort. There is nothing left for you to do, nowhere else you need to go. Your body is already beginning to understand this moment of rest. Your mind is no longer searching the way it was before. Everything is slowly settling, exactly as it should. Let your breathing guide you now, soft and steady. Each inhale bringing calm, each exhale releasing what is left. There is no need to control it, just follow the rhythm naturally. Your body knows how to rest. It remembers how to let go, and it is doing that now, slowly and deeply. Feel the heaviness in your body, but in a peaceful way. Your arms, your legs, your shoulders, your whole body relaxing. Not tension, not stress, but a gentle weight of calm. As if everything inside you is sinking into a safe place, and you are allowed to go deeper into that feeling. Your thoughts are becoming quieter now. Not gone, but softer, more distant, less important. They no longer demand your attention the same way. You can let them pass without following them, and your mind begins to rest. There is nothing you need to solve tonight, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to understand. Tomorrow will come, and it will take care of itself. Right now, Your only focus is rest, and that is enough. Let your eyes feel heavier, more relaxed. Let your face soften, your jaw unclench, your forehead release. Every small tension leaving your body, little by little. You don't need to hold anything anymore. You can fully let go. God is still here, even in this quiet moment. You don't need to speak. You don't need to ask. His presence remains calm, steady, peaceful, watching over you, protecting your rest, holding you as you let go. There is a deep sense of safety around you now. Nothing is chasing you. Nothing is demanding from you. You are not in danger. You are not behind. You are not missing anything. You are exactly where you need to be, and you are safe. Feel your body sinking deeper into the surface beneath you, as if the weight you once carried is now being supported. You are no longer holding yourself up. You are being held gently and completely, and that allows you to relax even more. Your mind is slowing down, thought by thought, each one becoming quieter, lighter, less important. You don't need to stop them. They are fading on their own, like waves calming after a storm, returning to stillness. There is no rush anymore, no urgency, no pressure, no expectations. Time feels slower, softer, more peaceful. You are no longer being pulled in different directions. You are resting in one place. Let your breathing become even softer now, almost effortless, almost unnoticeable. Your body is entering a deeper state of calm, a place where stress cannot follow, a place where peace remains. If a thought tries to return, gently let it pass without resistance. You don't need to engage. You don't need to respond. Just let it go and return to stillness, return to rest. Your entire body is relaxing now, completely, from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers, every muscle releasing, every tension dissolving. You are not holding anything anymore. You are fully letting go. God's peace is surrounding you completely, like a quiet presence, soft and steady. There is nothing that can disturb this moment, nothing that can take this peace away from you. You are protected in it. Your mind is no longer racing. Your thoughts are no longer loud. Everything is becoming distant, softer, quieter. You are drifting further into calm, further into rest. Let yourself go deeper now without fear. You don't need to stay alert. You don't need to stay awake. You can trust this moment completely. You can trust the peace you feel. You can let yourself rest. This is where your body restores. This is where your mind resets. This is where your heart finds calm again. Nothing needs to be done. Everything is happening naturally, and you are part of it. Stay in this softness just a little longer. Let it carry you gently into deeper rest. There is no need to hold on anymore. You are safe to drift, safe to relax, safe to sleep, and everything is okay. Tonight, you are free of stress. Tonight, your mind is at peace.